So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some new leaks with respect to the BATGIRL movie. Sort of firmly putting it in a universe that I didn't think it belonged in. Because of Gordon, played by J.K. Simmons. So I'm a bit surprised. But this is all to do with Lex Luthor. We also have some information about the Penguin, Danny DeVito's Penguin. Hence, you can see why I'm a bit confused. But hopefully, and I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt of this, hopefully, Flash will explain this. Probably not. Probably shouldn't give him the benefit of the doubt. But let's dive into it today, ladies and gents. So, latest Batgirl leaks seem to confirm Lex Luthor, is in Belle Reve. And Danny DeVito's Penguin is still alive. Interesting. So a new round of photos coming in from the set of Batgirl indicates how much Michael Keaton's Batman is going to be incorporated into the larger DCEU, and continuity does not seem to come into play. Because, why? We don't need continuity, do we? Why not? This is DC. We don't need continuity at DC. Via the direct, and as well, this article is linked down below, so please do check it out. But I just thought, I thought we'd cover it because this is just it's just been this monumental DC, a monumental shit show, and this is just. I'm sincerely hoping, and I do mean this. I sincerely hope that Flash explains what's going on here. But via the direct, we've learned the Gotham Globe, the newspaper in Batman and Batman Returns that Vicky Vale works for, exists, at least in the background, right? And the headlines reveal some telling things. So, again, sort of telling you where it sits in continuity, right? On the prop edition of the Globe, a piece of Gotham litter shared by a Twitter user named Ian Shaw, and a photo is the cover story, Lex Luthor jailed in Belle Reve prison. Okay. Now, Shaw's photo was since deleted, but now that his tip is out there, the headline verifies one of two things. Lex Luthor exists in the universe of the Tim Burton movies, or Keaton's Batman, as suspected, is fully ensconced in the DCEU, started by Zack Snyder, after the events in The Flash. Okay, so the latter is obviously the likely case. The paper is obviously talking about the Lex played by Jesse Eisenberg, and he's been moved to Belle Reve from Arkham, where he was left at the end of Batman vs Superman. That's what we think anyway. Yeah, that could be the case, or could just be that they just don't know what they're talking about. This baffling transfer puts him under the watchful eye of Amanda Waller. I wouldn't say that's that much of a baffling transfer, to be fair. Amanda Waller and Luthor have been at odds before. Amanda Waller is, of course, the recruiter and ringleader of the Suicide Squad, so Task Force X. Given that status, her intentions could be to nefariously use his genius for Black Ops, or Waller might have more propitious plans. Now, considering the two of them worked together in the past, she might be giving Luthor a base of operations away from the intrusive purview of capes to hatch a plot. And what could that be? If he has easy access to metahumans, a certain legion comes to mind. Probably. I doubt that's going to be the case, though. That is just theory, which honestly probably won't be developed. I doubt. DC they don't know what they're doing anyway, so I doubt this is going to happen. Right? Let's just be honest. It's probably just an Easter egg. However, there's a smaller headline at the bottom of the front page, which reads, "A comeback for Cobblepot." Right? Which is a pretty obvious and problematic reference to the Penguin. Because if it's a comeback, right? Penguin died at the end of Batman Returns. So the Oswald reference, though he sounds like he's involved in politics, can't be the same one, played by Danny DeVito, unless the actions of the Flash in his movie erase events of the Burton films. And that's only a remote possibility. And as the article knows, it's not actually that far-fetched. The DCEU already has a Penguin that we've not met yet, maybe. But also for Flash to just completely change everything as well. This is the thing, it's so up in the air. All of these are highly likely just to be just Easter eggs, just little like, oh yeah, look at this, enjoy this sort of thing, you know. But the DCEU may have a Penguin that we've not met, who could also be a threat in upcoming films, which will be outside of Matt Reeves' Penguin. I doubt that's going to happen, just because I think that they'll probably, you know, think that'll confuse too many people. We've got a Penguin series, we've got Penguin in the Batman, and then they introduce Penguin in the DCEU. I doubt that's going to happen. I sincerely doubt it. I could be wrong, of course, but I just can't see that happening. Now, again, I think the biggest confusing thing here is, of course, you know, how Michael Keaton fits into this, because it's set in the past, sort of, but sort of not. Or at least there's elements of it being in the past, because we've seen it. The thing is, the leaked set videos of Michael Keaton turning up were in the past, because it shows a really young Jim Gordon. And so that's where the confusion lies. But then, yeah, I hope this makes sense. I hope this movie makes sense. Multiverses are fun to explore, but they're not without their setbacks and their drawbacks and the issues that can flow from that. So I hope this makes sense. I hope the Flash, Andy Muschietti's good, the guy who's directing the Flash. I hope Andy Muschietti's put together a really thought-provokingly smart film where we'll then come to watch Batgirl and go, huh. I hope. Because currently, Flash introduces us to old Michael Keaton's Batman when we know young Michael Keaton's Batman has already been in the DCEU because of Batgirl set photos with a young Jim Gordon. Do you see what I mean? So it's kind of all over the place. But I hand on over to you. What do you think about this stuff? Lex Luthor, Penguin. Do you think this is Jesse Eisenberg? Do you think this is a reference to a different universe? Let me know down below. Do you think they're just going to smash them together? Let me know down below in the comment section. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe, turn the bell notifications on, and also just returning subscribers, check that you're subscribed. YouTube unsubs people, and check that bell notification is turned to all. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gents. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend ahead. Take care.